I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. So let us return to Ether again. Just a brief reading. Remember, our last reading in Ether was during the reign of King Lib, kind of the Jaredites' last golden age, where Lib, the poisonous serpents were done away with, and they set up the city down at the Narrow Neck, and the land southward became a land for hunting, and Lib himself became a great hunter. And they had great industry, great commerce, just an all-around great time for the Jaredites. Then Lib dies, and his son Hertham becomes king. Now, Lib would have been about the generation of Jehoshaphat, which we've just read all about Jehoshaphat. Now, he might have been Jehoshaphat in the generation of Jehoshaphat's son, Jotham, but around there. Now we're going to pick this up. This will still be Ether chapter 10. This is verses 30 and 31. Again, just 2 verses. And this will be just after Jehoshaphat's reign, as we've just finished Jehoshaphat's reign in the Bible. And so this is the portion of the Jaredites that comes just after that. So here we go. Verse 30 and 31. And it came to pass that Hertham reigned in the stead of his father. And when Hertham had reigned 24 years, behold, the kingdom was taken away from him, and he served many years in captivity, yea, even all the remainder of his days. And he begat Heth, and Heth lived in captivity all his days. And Heth begat Aaron, and Aaron dwelt in captivity all his days. And he begat Amnigaddah, and Amnigaddah also dwelt in captivity all his days. And he begat Coriantum, and Coriantum dwelt in captivity all his days. And he begat Com. Hertham, Heth, Aaron, Amnigaddah, Coriantum, Com. 6 generations here are mentioned in 2 verses. This is why lining up a timeline for Ether is so difficult. How long did these guys live? We have no clue. 6 generations pass in captivity. Now, we don't know why Hertham lost the kingdom. We're given no knowledge of who took the kingdom from him. Was he wicked? We don't know. We can assume that he wasn't as righteous as Lib was, or as some of the other kings were, because they maintained the kingdom, and he lost the kingdom. But that's just an assumption. We don't know. And all these guys lived in captivity, but we don't know what they did. We got no clue what's going on during this time. And this basically takes us, if we line this up in the timeline with the kings of Judah, this takes us to Uzziah, who was the grandfather of Hezekiah. We're talking from about 200-year span, covered in 2 verses. Now, I think that the Jaredites probably still lived a little bit longer than the Israelites were, and so I think this is actually taking us down to about the reign of Hezekiah. So we will come back to Ether again when we get to Hezekiah in the Bible. But I honestly find these to be about the 2 most annoying verses in all Scripture, because there's just nothing said. We're given 6 generations with no information other than the names. I mean, come on. Can't we get a little bit of knowledge here? I mean, there's other places in the Scriptures that just tantalize you with a little bit of a knowledge, a little bit of this happened, but we're not going to tell you we're not going to tell you about it. That happens a couple of times in the Book of Mormon, actually, not just in Ether either. So 6 generations in 2 verses. Matter of fact, it's 5 generations in 1 verse, because Hertham, he got a verse all to himself. He got the special treatment. He got 1 verse by himself. Oh, there is so much I would love to know about the Jaredites. I can't wait for that sealed portion of the gold plates to be revealed. But I'm leaving that here. We're going back into Kings next, so see you then.